Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Selena. In today's video, I have a review on the Anastasia Prism palette. So the palette looks like this. You guys have probably already seen it by now. It's pretty old. It came out during Christmas. Here's the package, and on the back it has the ingredients and the eyeshadows right here. So I picked this up recently because it was on sale for like $30 and I had a 20% off coupon that I used on it. So when you get the palette and you open it up, these are the shadows right here. And then it also comes with this double-ended brush, which I love their brushes. They work very good. So today I did this look. I used quite a bit of colors just to test out the formula. So the first color I used was Lucid right here, this shimmery white shade. I used that on my brow bone for my brow bone highlight. It comes off a little bit gold. I don't know if you can tell, but it comes a little bit gold. And then I set my lid with this shade right here called Unity. I set that. It's not really a white, it's more like a light nude color. It's not my ideal lid shadow color, but I just used it just to test it out. And then I went in with Lure down here, this mauve color, in my crease. And then I mixed in Eden, the second shade right there. I mixed that shade and Saturn on my outer V to darken it a little bit. And then I wasn't going to use it, but I did go in with Obsidian. It's this matte black shade. I don't normally use blacks. I hate black shadows, but I wanted to just to test it out, and it's very, very pigmented. I also used Parallel, this dark brown, in my crease also. And then I used Spear right here, this lime green shade, this bright neon color. I use this in my inner tear duct, and on my lid today I used Throne, this shade right here, on my outer lid, and then my inner lid I went in with Dimension. I've been dying to use a shadow, and those were the colors that I used. So I used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 11. I used 11 shades out of 14. So I used 11 out of 14 shades. So my overall thoughts on this palette, I think that it's pigmented. It's the same Anastasia formula that I know and that I love. I only have the Modern Renaissance palette, which is incredible. But I will say that I think that the Modern Renaissance has a lot more fallout, like kickback when you put your brush in. But I've learned to just put your brush in and don't like dig into it, and you'll be okay. There wasn't much fallout in this palette at all. Some of the shades, like the lighter shades, you kind of have to build it up to get the pigment. But the shimmer shades are just stunning. They definitely come out very pigmented, and if you want even more pigment, you could wet your brush, use Fix Plus. I didn't use any Fix Plus. I normally don't in my videos, just so I can show you guys the true colors. But yeah, so I think that this palette, I wouldn't say it's for beginners. I think that if you already have a lot of neutral palettes, then you don't need a more neutral shade. So I think this is something that you can add to your collection if you want more color, if you want to experiment more. I don't think I'm going to reach for this palette as much. I like my neutral and orange shades. This palette, I don't think it's a one palette use. I think that you need another palette if you're going to come up with a look. I mean, it's possible I came up with a look, but I don't really like this look. I just wanted to use the shadows, and I wanted to see what kind of look I could come up with. But yeah, I think it's a great palette to have in your collection. but I wouldn't recommend it if you're only looking to buy one palette. I think the Modern Renaissance is the best palette. So I will go ahead and actually show you guys the Modern Renaissance. So this is the Modern Renaissance right here. And then let me show you a side-by-side of the two. Alright, so the top is the Modern Renaissance and the bottom is the Prism palette. The shades are very different. I think that the only shades you get that are kind of similar is like the orange shade and the little tan shade, and I think that the shades are very different though. So you can, if you have one, I think you can still have the other. But yeah, so that is my thoughts and that is my review on this palette. I hope that you guys like this video, and if you do, please leave me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Alright guys, here are the swatches to the Anastasia Prism palette. I'm outside so that way you can see natural light with the swatches. So the first shade on the left side is Lucid. The shade beside that is Eden. Then the third shade is a matte shade. You can't really see it on my skin tone. It's called Unity. Then the gold shimmer right there is called Sphinx. The blue shimmer is Ostrich. Then that fluorescent color is called Spear. And the black is called Obsidian. And onto the second row, you got Dimension, the purpley shimmer color. Then the next color is Parallel. Then you got Pyramid. And then Throne. And then Saturn. Eternal. And Lore is that last shade right there. So overall, I think that these shadows are very pigmented. The mattes I had to build up some. But the shimmers, they didn't need any kind of building. They're very good shadows. I definitely do recommend this palette if you're looking for a palette to add in your collection. If you're looking for fun, shimmery colors, I definitely do recommend this palette. Thank you guys so much for watching my video. Please subscribe to my channel. Bye!